You're listening to the Daily Doans on WVFI, the voice of the Fighting Irish.
Yeah, you are. 6:01 here on a Thursday afternoon. The Daily Doans returns for the final time of the week. David Owens, Chris Daly, coming back at you once again, just a week before spring break. Chris, it's a good time coming. Exams are done, hopefully for you.
No.
I just got on my last one, thought I was going to bomb it. Got a 25% on the
Hey.
practice exam this morning, and then I was like, oh, shoot. So spent the entire day, aced it. Coding ran first time every single time. So, hey, coming to spring break with a good mood. I know you're in a good mood about something. You want to talk about that?
Good mood? Maybe not, David.
Really?
I actually didn't give you too much of the inside scoop. Sometimes I give you a tidbit, a nugget, and today I didn't. I was
I'm working on my feet here.
running a tad late, but yeah, I just got off the phone with my mom, who's listening. Mom, I love you, and you're the best mom in the world, and I mean that. And this is not anything that's a knock on you. It's just one annoying thing, one little frustration I have is every time I'm done talking to my mom and I'm unable to hang up the phone, I'm unable to press that red button, my mom leaves it on. And maybe she wants to hear what I say to people or do, but she'll keep it on for another 10, 20 seconds, and it's frustrating because then I open my phone, I'm like, darn it, lady, you're still listening to me? I don't understand it. Mom, again, this is not personal. I love you, and just something that I just wanted to get this out here on the airwaves, get this off my chest a little, because this has been going on since I was, ever got a phone back in like middle school. So that's all I got, David. Bro. I hate
Chris,
that.
I'm a little disappointed because I saw you coming in a little bit late, which is fine. No
Yeah.
big deal. It's a Thursday, getting ready for break. And I see the biggest grin on your face. I'm like, wow, we're about to get a good dose, positive, like finally something happy. And then
I just have
another bone to pick. It's just, it's going on once again.
Becoming a negative Nancy. See, I'm a grateful guy, Downs. You want to know something about me? You want to know something about me? Every day I wake up and I pray out of gratitude for yet another day where I can see the sunshine. Even if it's not shining outside, the sun is shining in my heart. Until I get to this room from 6 to 7 on Monday and Thursdays, then, yeah, I just start to think about all the bad things that are happening, all the annoying things, rather. And I just talk, man. This is like therapy for me. Can we call this the therapy hour with David Owens? Because this has been a big help for me in the past few weeks, man. I appreciate you.
I could do a certified little therapy.com, get your
Go
philosophy degree or whatever.
Yeah.
Put me in there. So, yeah, I was excited.
Thank you,
but
David.
You know what? If you need it, we're here. It's a safe place.
Appreciate it, man.
It became a little bit too safe because we've been saying we gotta keep our limits.
Way too safe. We gotta put the boards up now.
But that's gonna do it here for the Daily Dose. A little disappointing.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's say. Starting off with a sad note. Got to go to another sad note. Last afternoon, yesterday, on March 4th, 2026, one of the greatest head coaches of all time in college football, Lou Holtz, tragically passed away. It's sad to say. We knew it was coming. He had a great life. How old did he live?
Yeah, I mean, he was 89.
89,
right.
yeah.
Like,
So-
he was in hospice for the past month or so. And yeah, I mean, it's a tough day for the Holtz family, the greater Notre Dame family. And I mean, may God bless his soul.
You hate to expect it, but it was on the way. And Lou Holtz, obviously, like I said, an absolute legend, a role model for everyone in the college football world, really built up the sport to what it is today. I mean, there's a reason why Notre Dame Stadium is called the house that Rockne built.
Yeah. Well, everybody but Ryan Day.
Yeah. Hey, but that's okay. We're okay with Ryan Day being a little upset here and there.
Yeah.
He would obviously pay his respects now because I don't know if you.
He has, though.
Really?
I don't think he has.
That's okay. Wow.
Maybe that should be my daily dose.
That's a good bone to pick. See, that's okay. I mean, your mom must feel bad after this. Like, you just called out your own parent.
Yeah, I do.
Got Ryan Day.
Yeah, I called out my mom. I do feel a little bad, but
hey,
my
don't worry
mom.
about it.
I think my mom will laugh.
So we got two bones to pick today. It's all right. The second one a little more
but
deserving.
as for Lou Holtz, I mean, yeah, David, you really said it there. I mean, it is a devastating day because Lou's a guy that a lot of our parents grew up with. 1988 national champion. He guided Tim Brown to the 87 Heisman Trophy. He was a coach of 6 teams. He started at William & Mary, went to NC State, the New York Jets, also had stints where he was a legend, actually, in Fayetteville with Arkansas, and then with the Gophers of Minnesota. And something not a lot of people know is that when he was at Minnesota, I've read his autobiography, Wins, Losses, and Lessons. When he was at Minnesota, he had a thing in his contract. The only way he could get out of his contract, essentially, was if Notre Dame called. No other team was in the contract. Alabama, no. Only Notre Dame. And that was the clause. Eventually, Notre Dame fired Jerry Faust, who they hired out of the high school ranks. It was a really interesting hire. Jerry, known as a great man, but just unfortunate for him at Notre Dame. And Holtz took over at a time where the program was kind of on the down. And Notre Dame had reached, at that point, for the state of the program, rock bottom, after the dynasty of the 40s and even in the 60s and another couple national championships in the 70s. Lou Holtz took over. He loved Notre Dame with all of his heart, and he led them to a national championship. He had a knack for turning around programs that were the bottom of the barrel. Look at NC State, had 0 wins when he took over, and then by the end, they were a double-digit win team. So rest in peace, Lou Holtz, a great man with some great quotes as well. We could dive into that. One of my favorite is when he said about USC, it's a university of spoiled children. The only reason they go there is because it's easier to spell than UCLA. And just stuff like that. I mean, he's so funny. He was a great public speaker, won the president, or not won, but was awarded with the Presidential Medal of Freedom amongst his honor in the College Football Hall of Fame. So, yeah, what a guy.
Yeah, it's incredible to see the life he lived and the impact he had on the sport. Like you said, he was kind of the rainmaker for most programs, especially in losing situations. He ended his career with a 1988 championship, 249 career wins, 7 Conference Coach of the Year honors, and of course his 2008 Hall of Fame induction. I love seeing Reese Davis's Instagram story yesterday because it was all the memories that Lou Holtz had on College Game Day and around ESPN alongside Reese. And it's just cool to see everyone reflect on their time with him as a coach. Even him, during the time of him coaching, afterwards, he was always involved with the sport and he just loved it through and through. You love seeing him go on the air every time Notre Dame had a game. Whenever
he was on ESPN too for a while as a broadcaster. Mm-hmm. And I love what Tim Brown said. I mean, Tim Brown didn't believe he could win the Heisman Trophy, but Lou Holtz did. And he committed to Notre Dame because his mom pretty much picked his school and said, Lou Holtz, that's the guy I want you to play for, because Lou Holtz developed better young men. At the first pep rally speech for Lou Holtz, he said, listen, I'm new here, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to maintain a high standard of academics, which he talks a lot about in his book. It was tough. They wanted straight A students. You look at the quarterback of the team that won the 88 championship, Tony Rice. He actually wasn't on the team freshman year. He had to kind of prove his status academically before he could even play football. And then Tony Rice gets on the team his sophomore year, and then 2 years later leads Notre Dame to a national championship. So the point is, Holtz maintained this high standard of academics while winning a national championship. That's like never really seen before, especially nowadays. With NIL, it's way different.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw in the stadium yesterday, they had the 2 L's going either way for Lou on the blank screen. That was it, and it was just stadium lights off. That's all you got to see, and it ran all the way through the night. So it's a good way to remember him. I'm excited to see what they do for the rest of the memorial because obviously we were going on break now. If they're going to honor him,
yeah, they have a funeral. They have a visitation on Sunday when we return, so the 15th, and then the funeral will be the Monday after, so that will be the 16th. The times unfortunately they have slipped by me, but I can pull them up right now. But yeah, it also outside at Gate D, it's the Lou Holtz Gate, and they have flowers all over. A lot of people have lit candles at the grotto. But yeah, visitation Sunday, March 15th, 7 to 10 p.m. at the Basilica, and then Mass of the Christian Burial Monday, March 16th at 1 p.m. at the Basilica, and he will be buried in Cedar Grove Cemetery right here on the campus of the University of Notre Dame. And there will be a live stream for the Mass as well.
Yeah, I got a picture from my parents yesterday of me in front of the Lou Holtz Gate, in front of that statue, actually, of him holding the rest of his players. And it was funny because, I could barely, see his feet. Right now, I can, barely a little bit more see it. I haven't grown a little too much in the past decade or so. But it's incredible the way that they honored him, even after his retiring, and I'm excited to see what they do for the rest of the season going into next year because this is going to be a big motivator. Notre Dame has got to get their get back. Chris, I know
Yeah.
we've talked about it off the air. Let's bring it on the air. Marcus Freeman still without a national championship. He's been working this team around like similar to what Lou Holtz did. This team early or later into the 2010s wasn't really at their highest. Was kind of struggling to get to the top. Finally reached the national championship last year, and then obviously the playoff disappointment this year. What's kind of the timeline here for Marcus Freeman? Is there ever going to be a hot seat for him coming up in the near future?
No. Marcus Freeman went to the national championship last year. This year, they probably should have won the national championship. I think Pete Pavakwa knows that, and a lot of people on campus at least competed and been in the semifinals and/or championship game against Miami. That would have been a tough one to win against Signetti and Mendoza. But he is never going to be in the hot seat in the next 5 years. I think Freeman is one of the most established coaches now in all of college football. He's a guy that people want to play for. He's doing just fine. To your point about just using this as fuel, in 2018, when Era Persigan died, they did put 4 Era on the helmets. Now, I wonder if this season they put 4 Lou on the helmets. And if they win a national championship with 4 Lou on those golden helmets, those beauties,
awesome.
that would be very, very special and a great story. So, yeah, Freeman's doing fine. It was interesting what he said today. He got interviewed, and he was talking about the NFL. He does think about it at times. He's daydreamed about it, but he believes he's got the best job in America right now, and he's dedicated to bringing a national championship to South Bend. I think he can do it. I do think it's a lot harder than people think. A lot of people on campus, students, even people at NDTV, man, some of my best friends, think it's going to not be a walk in a park, but they think Notre Dame are the favorites heading into next year. I don't believe so.
No.
Notre Dame didn't make the playoffs last year, and you had Jeremiah Love, who is a generational talent. You had Jadarian Price to form that 1-2 punch, who is also, actually a generational talent, one of the better running backs we've ever seen here. And it's going to be very, very hard, man. Very hard to be as good of a football team as they were last year. Now, the schedule is easier, so that works in their favor. They really just need to beat Miami, BYU, and a few other tougher opponents, but it's nothing crazy.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting. And like you said, I don't think they're the favorites next year. I am going to say it right now. I'm going to put a pin in this. Before me and you graduate, you're a year ahead of me. I'm currently a freshman. Chris is a sophomore. Before we both step off campus, I think Notre Dame will have a national title in their hands because this is a program that they're starting to build up. You had the running back situation. Jajuan Sider continuing to do a great work with that room. Obviously, Jeremiah Love, Jadarian Price, really going off, and he still has a really special talent in Aeneas Williams this year. However, I think they're kind of pivoting to fit a little more of a CJ Carr-based team. The way they recruited their receivers, the way they've built up their next receiving class. You got Larry Fitz's son coming in. You got the 2 OSU guys coming in.
Yeah, so that's an interesting point.
Quincy Porter. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, Quincy Porter and Mylan Graham. Yeah, those guys are great. And we've talked about them before. They did jack squat in their freshman year at Ohio State. I understand you kind of have to work your way up there with the Buckeyes, but it's not like these are some established superstars. We've seen plenty of 5-star recruits kind of fizzle. Even here at Notre Dame, and I don't want to name names only because I do know a couple of them personally.
Ooh.
But they haven't really lived up to par, many of these guys. So I'm not I don't have these huge expectations for them. I hope they do great. You made a very potent and sound point. This is a CJ Carr-based team, though. They really believe he can win the Heisman. Can he? Yeah, I mean, he's got the talent. I don't think he blows me away, though, like a lot of the Heisman-winning quarterbacks of the past. Not Mendoza. He's a very interesting, unique case. This is a low year for college football in terms of superstars at the quarterback position. But Carr doesn't strike me as the guy like a Kyler Murray or a Lamar Jackson, those guys that you see win the Heisman. I'd be interested to see what happens there with him. Can he continue to grow, not just as a passer, but as a runner?
It's going to be interesting. I think, like you said, I think we saw the most of it out of the Miami game where they were trying to run a different offense that they had in the past. They obviously had their 24-25 season with Riley Leonard leading the crew, huge running quarterback. Had your 2 running backs that were sound and a go-to sure option. Yeah. And then you get to Miami and you're trying to go in too many directions. They stuck with the running game this year. I think they're going to pivot to the passing game for the next 2 years, assuming CJ Carr stays till his junior eligibility.
Man.
That's going to be a tough one.
He's out the door after this year, in my opinion.
And if he doesn't win the Heisman, I think he stays. It's going to
If
be
he's a first round, if he has a first round grade to his name by the end of the year, he's out the door.
either way.
You don't pass that opportunity up.
I think it's tough. I think if he doesn't win Heisman, I think he'd maybe stay 1 year.
But by that point, he'll have 2 seasons as being a starting quarterback at Notre Dame, the most high-pressure job in the country. He'll probably get a move on, and he's also got some talented gunslingers behind him.
Yeah.
So
Teddy Gerard.
Yeah, that kid's got an arm.
Guy, Georgia native, North Cobb.
There we go.
Huge passing talent. Regardless of CJ Carr staying or not, I'm gonna stick to my point. I know you got your sound argument. I think if he doesn't win Heisman, he'd probably stay for a third year, your senior year. If not, either way, they are building up a program where, like you said, there's guys that have the stars, have the capabilities, haven't proven it yet on the field. I think they are going to build this team up tremendously, where all these guys are kind of on the come up at the same time, and they can work their way together. So that's why I'm saying the 27-28 season is Notre Dame's national title year.
I would shed a tear if they win the national championship. I unfortunately also am somebody who's watched Notre Dame disappoint me time and time again. My whole life, it seems as if every time Notre Dame's on the cusp of something great, they find a way to punch you in the gut. You don't go for it like an idiot. No, you don't go for it like an idiot on fourth down. Notre Dame, that's not been a problem for them. But I just have I used to be such an optimist. I have trouble getting myself to that position now because I know it's so hard to win the national championship. Indiana's popped out of nowhere and look like they're not going anywhere either with who they've recruited. And I think Kurt Cignetti is the best head coach in college football. I think he's the best coach in football right now, hands down, NFL or college. So it's tough for me to call them a national championship team within the next few years just for that reason.
I think it's tough. I think it's going to take a lot of buildup, especially the new playoff format, especially if it adjusts, because Notre Dame has gotten already used to how the 12-team format worked last year.
Yeah.
It always kind of rattles you up if any changes are made, whether or not it helps your situation or not. It's just a new thing in the environment to get ready towards. Either way, I'm calling it senior year. We're going to request national championship right back here. We're going to have it in the backdrop. It's going to be on the show.
I mean, that'd be great if my senior year, you'd be a junior. I'd probably be calling the game together on VFI. Like, that would be a dream, man, come true. But again, we'll see what happens. I trust in Freeman, though, to do something great.
Okay.
Freeman's building something. You look at Lou Holtz, and why do we revere Lou Holtz? Why is Lou Holtz enshrined on campus? It's because he's a leader of men, and that's what Marcus Freeman is. So those two are very close. Freeman's got the goods. Now it's time to deliver them on home.
Freeman's here to win a national championship. I think it's national championship or bust right now because the way he announced it on Twitter, he's like, I'm here to stay. Then following day, I think you were there as well. Me, you, Molly, and Melly, there for his press conference, went out of his way to basically say to the NFL teams, hey, stop contacting me, at least for this year. Let me see what I can do with this program. Let me see what I can maybe do for the next year. I'm not against coaching for the NFL, but I definitely am against not giving it a shot in the college realm.
Yeah.
So he got a lot of inspiration from Lou Holtz. Let's see if he can build it up. I think in the next couple of years, he's going to have to make that final decision. I don't think he's here for more than a decade or so. He's not going to be one of those long-standing coaches. But if he can win that national accolade, I think he might change his mind. We'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
Time to go. All right, well, Chris, we got some stuff coming up. We kind of had a somber note, kind of had a little discussive moment, but we're going to go to break in just a minute, and we're going to talk next a little bit of baseball. We got some international baseball coming in against pro teams, got a new rule system, and got even more coming up here on the Daily Doans. It's going to be a good day. We're really excited. Counting you down to spring break, just a couple hours away. See you soon.
See ya.
Amber is the color of your energy. Whoa.
You're listening to WVFI, the voice of the Fighting Irish. Tune into the Daily Dowens every Monday and Thursday at 6. All the best sports content, all in one place.
Hey Irish, if you want to hear the news from campus this week, watch some exciting segments, or learn about this coming weekend's campus events, make sure to tune in to ND Sunrise, which airs every Friday morning at 9 a.m. on the NDTV YouTube channel.
Hey everybody, join us at Shamrock Sports after sunrise at 3:30 for everything you need to know about Notre Dame athletics. That's 3:30 right here on NDTV every week.
Catch up on all the news around Notre Dame hockey with the voice of the Irish. Tyler Reedy joins Jack Rinaldi and Ryan Murphy every Monday from 6 to 7 only on WVFI.
You're listening to the Daily Dowens on WVFI, the voice of the Fighting Irish.
6:22 here on a Thursday afternoon. David Owens, Chris Daly coming at you from WVFI, the voice of the Fighting Irish. Guys, we only got about 40 minutes left in our show before we head off to spring break. Chris, I know I'm going on a little Florida action, going down to the beach, Fort Lauderdale, gonna have some fun. Staying in Chicago actually first. What's on your agenda here for spring break?
Yeah, so I actually didn't tell many people this. Well, I told everybody I'm going home, back home to New Jersey, gonna visit my brother up at Rutgers University. Rah rah! Shout out the Knights. Gonna see my family. Especially excited to see my siblings, see my grandmother, my parents. I'm taking a bus home. It's an overnighter. New Jersey Club of Notre Dame has a bus that they charter out for students, and you have to pay for it. I'm actually the captain of the bus, though. So from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., I'm not driving the bus.
What do you mean,
but
captain?
they have a student captain. So pretty much you have to make sure everybody's checked in. Everybody that's on the bus is, on the bus. And then when we stop at a rest stop for 45 minutes, you got to make sure everybody's back on the bus in time, give them the clear outlines and the guidelines to everything. So, yeah, I also get a seat. This is the perk. You get a seat to yourself rather than sitting next to somebody. And 12 hours, David, I'll tell you, I've sat next to many people, some smelly, some, some not so smelly, some pretty young ladies sometimes. Never, I wish. But no. Point is, my wife is out there. The point is, I'm very, very excited
It's gonna be good
to get home.
What would be
have
like a line for you as a captain? Like if somebody's like acting out of order,
Okay.
you gotta like.
I'll tell
hands
you.
behind the back.
Yeah, so this bus is quiet. As soon as they take off, everybody's got their headphones in, going to sleep, watching a show or listening to music. If someone even does as much as speaking on the bus, I'm going to say, hey, you, quit it. You like that? I like it.
All right, that's
Really captivating.
I don't know. I mean, Chris, that you're gonna be the stickler, I guess.
Nah, to be quite honest, I don't care if some hooligans are drinking in the back of the bus. Like,
Oh,
well, okay,
Yeah.
actually, I do. What am I saying? I do care if people are drinking on the bus.
this is your
What-
responsibility.
What I care about is the integrity. And David, we play to win the game.
Sure.
We play to get home to New Jersey.
That's
we're
what
going to
we're
be
actually
safe. We're going to be smart, and we're going to have a great bus ride home.
It's gonna be fun.
So I
Good.
want to hear about you. You're going to Fort Lauderdale.
It's gonna be fun.
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort
How do you
Lauderdale.
say? Fort Laudie?
Fort Lauderdale. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I've been there a couple
Not-
times for a
okay.
couple weddings, actually. A lot of family down there, so got some close ties in case I ever need a safe space to go to. But
Nice.
renting an Airbnb, 10 other
Oh.
guys, it's gonna be good.
That's a good
My
time.
high school friend, shout out Kyle Klinges,
Yeah,
known
yeah.
him for 13 years.
Wow.
Came to Notre Dame with me. We've been in Catholic private schools our entire lives, if that says anything.
Oh, so what dorm
Preppy
is he
white
in?
dudes. He's in Knott, alongside fellow broadcasters Zach Worth and then Patrick Kavanaugh. So there's all three of us on the trip, 5 other of their friends, and I'm just there for the ride. I've been hanging out with them a little bit, and I said this is gonna be a really great trip. Me and my friend Kyle are actually going to Chicago the day before. Never been. Gonna go to the Windy City and see what it's about.
That's sick.
And then we got flight Saturday morning. Gonna spend all the way till Thursday,
Oh.
and then back home to Atlanta. So going all over the
Okay,
place.
so that's nice. You do get home eventually to
Yeah,
see
I get
the
2
fam.
days.
Yeah,
Good.
that's not bad right there.
Right, because you got your relaxing time,
Yeah.
fun time. and
You
then
need
get
to
your family
relax
time.
after Fort Lauderdale, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's
Heard
gonna be a little wind down.
Heard the stories, man. Are you going to do the Oklahoma drill on the beach?
We'll see. I've been practicing.
Okay.
I'm building up the shoulder muscles.
Yeah.
I'm ready to take someone down if I need to.
I trust you, Downs. I'm looking forward to hearing about all these stories after break, man.
I've been called Mighty Mouse before, actually, in section football. If you know
Mighty Mouse.
Demetrius Johnson, the UFC
Sure,
fighter,
yeah.
that was me. You had everyone on the offensive line, 200 pounds plus easily. And then there was just little old me going at it and got about 6 sacks in the season, which I wouldn't say it's too bad,
Yeah.
especially for section
All right, so this is your
basketball.
buddy. We're gonna let him on in.
Yeah, we're going to let our buddy in. He's a little bit early. We got about 10
Oh, no
minutes or
worries.
so before he gets his trivia.
Buddy
but
can pop a squat. What's your name?
Fritz.
Fritz. Chris.
welcome,
Nice,
Fritz.
Nice to meet you.
Fritz is the sole contender right now. We're actually going to go headhunting out here in second floor Duncan for the dinner on daily coming up soon. It's going to be exciting. Real quick, we're
Well,
going to
how about this? What if we go Dowens versus Fritz?
Well, I made the questions.
What if I come up with the question?
You want a couple?
Actually, how about you ask the questions, me versus Fritz?
Okay, that's dinner on daily.
And if I lose, yeah. I'm the contestant though.
This is how the segment works, I think. Maybe.
But you want to find another contestant?
Yeah, we'll go out there. We got
I don't
plenty
need to
of
go out
people.
there, Dowens. I'm
Scare
gonna
it.
go to these random people on a
I'll do it.
Thursday night.
I'm not antisocial.
But I'm not antisocial either. I'm just I don't know. I guess I'm a little queasy going up to these people, man.
I guess so. All right. Well, real quick, before we don't want to hold our guests for too long.
No, we don't.
We got to go over a little bit of baseball. The MLB finally back in action coming up. We've gone through spring training, had a couple drug issues, have a couple national games, and it's going to be good so far. Right now, we are heading into the World Baseball Classic, the 6th time it has been played. Last time it was 2023 and ended in probably the picture-perfect way possible. Like, there's no other better way you could have put it. Shohei Ohtani striking out Mike Trout, the teammate versus teammate action, and Japan ended up winning 3-2. Quick numbers here. This isn't money talks. It's a little bit different. You got viewership talks. Japan got an average viewership of 32 to 35 million people, which is just incredible to see. And then the U.S. on a similar note, a little bit less, around double digits or so. You know, Japan has a huge population, obviously super in tune with baseball.
Big time.
Especially on the national side. The U.S. is kind of building up.
We're going Shohei is like a demigod out in Japan.
Oh, yeah. Everyone worships him, and he's going to be back this year, so I'm excited to see what happens. The U.S. played Great Britain, Mexico, Canada, Colombia, Venezuela, and Cuba all the way up to the finals, and then unfortunately had a tough beating. They're going to be back this year. So far, we have had a total of 21 exhibition games played before the WBC actually kicks off. So you got the national teams playing each other now. Before that, they tried something new this year. They had MLB teams go against national opponents.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Did really well. They had a record of 11 wins, 6 losses, and 4 ties, which is pretty interesting to see, especially from teams coming like Israel, coming from Great Britain, coming from the Netherlands, all these smaller countries that really hadn't had baseball in their past, starting to build up and starting to actually whoop a couple people.
Well,
Great Britain beat the Brewers 7-3.
Now, are the guys on these teams mostly Americans that also have the roots in Great Britain, or you mentioned Israel? I don't want to get political, but just curious.
Yeah. I think it is a couple of people. I think Great Britain is the best example. Jazz Chisholm is a guy, I think, dual citizenship, at least, for Great Britain.
All right, go Yanks, baby.
But he's their best player. I mean, nothing against them, but the Brewers were on their way to certain World Series type team. I mean, Pat Murphy has really put together a crew.
Okay, so Jazz, he was born in the Bahamas, moved to America at 12 years old, went to Kansas, for crying out loud, and somehow he plays for Great Britain.
he's just
got to
got
have
great
some
heart.
sort of ancestry.
Well, either way, he's been doing pretty well for our brothers across the pond. And speaking of Great Britain, the U.S. plays them this weekend as we get kicked off into WBC actual play. We got 23 games between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The USA plays Brazil on 8 p.m. on Friday, and then Great Britain, the return of the Revolution, 8 p.m. Saturday. So it's going to be a good series so far. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, and just my final tidbit here on Jazz Chisholm, playing for Great Britain because he's from a Commonwealth territory that was previously a British colony, which is the Bahamas.
Okay, so you got some
So-
ties. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't count it, but hey,
It's-
what works, it works.
Listen, baseball is not a global sport where you can fill out a whole World Cup, so you gotta get creative.
Yeah,
That's
we've seen
what
this happen,
WBC 's
especially with
doing.
like American soccer. Got a bunch of guys.
Well, yeah, I'm a huge soccer fan, and that is different though because there is just more background on how America can attract a team, or as FIFA members can create teams. Am I jealous? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're starting to build up a little bit. World Cup coming into town this summer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go. I know you're trying to go. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I already got tickets. So
There we go. Let's go.
to I think 3 different games. I have to
That's-
sell a couple, but if I am able to get our WVFI passes, that'd be really sick.
I don't know if we got accepted for those.
Yeah.
I believe I was
Yeah,
talking to, yeah.
Well, it was
I
worth a
think I
shot. Either way, I'll be at a game. It's gonna be electric. It's gonna be really good. But going back to baseball real quick, we're almost done before we head out to dinner on daily. The ABS, the automatic ball strike system, is now been implemented into MLB play. It's a new thing where pitchers, batters, or catchers can challenge a call by the umpire, whether it was a strike or a ball. And it's been working well so far. I know the first one in history was during the preseason. I don't remember who was against. It was called successful, and you get 2 challenges per team each game. If you're successful, you get it back. If you're unsuccessful, you lose it. So they got to be careful. It's not just a freebie like, hey, give me something. I don't like that pitch. Like they're actually getting in there. So
it's like a computer.
it is a automated system.
I hate that, man.
You know,
As a soccer fan, VAR has ruined soccer when I'm watching the game. It makes it unwatchable at times.
VAR, I feel like it's
Baseball-
overused.
Baseball is maybe different to where there is a more defined area and it can track the ball landing in the strike zone. But yeah, I'm curious to see how that plays
It
out.
would be nice. It would be nice to have a video system where humans were controlling it. But I like the idea of a challenge because, especially in the past couple World Series, there's been a lot of people screwed over by bad calls late into games.
No, that is also true. I just feel like umps need to get better. Maybe we should just invest more in training umpires.
It's a tough gig. You
Yeah.
never loved coming out of games. And I did like the idea of baseball where it's like tough. That's the call. Move on. But also it's becoming more of a game stat oriented, technology oriented. I think
Yeah.
it's a step in the right direction, not fully fixed, but I'm interested to see how it goes this year. My one bone to pick with it would be not implementing it through all baseball events. So we saw Ron Acuna with Venezuela try to tap his helmet, call for a bad decision by the umpire in the World Baseball Classic, and there's no system there. So only in the MLB right now. We're going to see if it gets integrated anywhere else. But I think it's a step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly.
One small step for baseball coming up soon. Finally, we got a little bit of spring training talk. I'm going to take this one on my own. You can pipe in whatever you want. But as a Braves fan, I gotta address this. This is something that I've been wanting to say over the radio. Jurickson Profar, for the 2nd year in a row, has been caught juicing. PEDs, didn't pass the piss test, and he is back to the confinement area. I don't even know what you call it. I don't even know if he's still down in spring training with them because previously suspended for the first half of the season, about 80 games, came back and had a pretty good rest of the year, although the Braves were kind of in the dumps after that. Nothing really went their way. Then this year, he apologized to his teammates, said it's never going to happen again. First test, didn't even get to the regular season, and he's already out. 162 regular season games, plus the postseason. He will be gone.
That's brutal.
Yeah, there's not. I think he loses his salary, hopefully. But man, that is just a way to ruin your career.
Don't understand it, man.
And it's not even like this was a guy like Barry Bonds, where he was the best in the world, had to keep that momentum. He's just a run of the mill dude. Like, come on. Like, if you get caught once, that's fine. If you learn your lesson, but you come back again, and you're like, man, let me just stick some stuff up my veins and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I never understood the logic behind a guy that's making millions of dollars risking it all just
Right.
for a little gain.
Yeah, well, millions of dollars down the drain for him. There's nothing really to say. I want to hear his apology. I want to hear what his explanation is, but I'm going to take it with a grain of salt because this is obviously intentional now.
Just Atlanta, man. It's the culture down there, I tell you.
Hey, I'm not caught yet. So we'll see. Coming up, we got dinner on daily. We're going to keep it a little bit short for you. It's spring break coming up. Might as well have a short show.
Yeah.
We talked about spring. We've talked about world baseball, and we've talked about football. We got a game show. We got some new segments. We got some new theme songs, guests. Stick all with it here on WVFI, Voice of Fighting Irish.
Windows down, country sound, FM on a radio. Yeah.
You're listening to WVFI, the voice of the Fighting Irish. Tune into the Daily Dowens every Monday and Thursday at 6. All the best sports content, all in one place.
Hey Irish, if you want to hear the news from campus this week, watch some exciting segments, or learn about this coming weekend's campus events, make sure to tune in to ND Sunrise, which airs every Friday morning at 9 a.m. on the NDTV YouTube channel.
Hey everybody, join us at Shamrock Sports after sunrise at 3:30 for everything you need to know about Notre Dame athletics. That's 3:30 right here on NDTV every week.
Catch up on all the news around Notre Dame hockey with the voice of the Irish. Tyler Reedy joins Jack Rinaldi and Ryan Murphy every Monday from 6 to 7, only on WVFI.
You're listening to the Daily Dowens on WVFI, the voice of the Fighting Irish.
Well, some islands and some suns coming back here just very shortly. Spring break on the way. The Daily Dowens still with you for the next 10 or so minutes. And we got some good stuff to go on.
Let's go.
We got a game show. Chris, we've done it once with me.
Yeah.
Went horribly. I don't know any geography.
No,
Did it
apparently not.
once with you, and it went all right. You won once and then lost once. Am I correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, so you had a pretty good running. We're keeping it Dimner on daily currently. And I did what I said. I committed to my bit. I went outside and I asked like 3 or 4 different people,
Yeah.
you interested? No go. So I see where you're coming from now. It's
Respect the Dons. Here's the thing. For the
worth a
past,
shot.
I don't know if you guys have been in Duncan or LaFon the past 4 days, but with Duncan Hall, we've been trying to get people to join the blood registry for rare diseases. And I volunteered, a bunch of hours the past week. Gosh, people just walk right by, man.
It's a weird school because everyone, you get a resume opportunity, you get a
Yeah.
great opportunity. Oh man, you jump on the bit. And then, hey, you want to come on for the radio show? 3 minutes, a little trivia. It's going to be fun. You could win something.
Nah.
No, I'm good. I got homework to do. Dude, it's a Thursday. You got a break coming up in 2 days. I don't know. Either way,
Beats me.
we got one guest right here, Fritz Micko. Fritz, great to have you.
Good to be here. Thank you, Dowens.
Fritz is actually a Keel Hall member, a sophomore in our section. Kind of showed me the ropes at Notre Dame and obviously worked because very successful guy myself, got my own radio show.
Hey, all right.
Looks like Chris Daly. So, hey, Fritz, appreciate it. It's been
Of course. Thank you
fun
for
to be a
having
part
me.
of your culture so far, and it's going to be good to have you on the show.
Mhm.
Before we get started, we got a new theme song coming up. Chris, have you ever heard it?
I can't say I have.
All right, well, you ready?
Let's hear it.
Let's make it happen.
It's time for Dinner on Daily.
Oh,
Your
boy.
host, David Owens.
He's the big boy.
Contestant, Chris
That's
Daly.
me. I had a brain fart for a second. Excuse me.
And anyone else that wants to stop by the studio.
Chris. That's me. It's Fritz. All right, well, we got one guy wanting to stop by the studio. Cut off the music. Daily Dowens, Dinner on Daily, excuse me, is back on the Daily Dowens. A lot of names going on. A lot of daily.
Hey,
A lot of these.
Hey, it's all right. But either way, we got Fritz. Fritz, we got 2 different themes today
Okay.
because it's spring break coming up. I've probably said it a billion times now. We got sunny or we got surf. Which do you want to go with?
I'll go with Sunny.
All right.
So do I leave the room now?
You leave the room.
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
supposed to give you the theme, but it's only one guess this time. So you got
I got nothing. The
No.
only thing I can think of right now is like Surfsides, which I guess I'll go look at the flavors. I don't right now.
all right. Chris, you're out. See ya. Fritz, just you and me in the room. You can tell by the cameras. If you haven't checked us out on YouTube, the Daily Dowens here on WVFI Radio. Look it up.
Oh, is this live?
This is live.
Oh.
You're not on camera yet. If you want to,
Oh,
you want to switch to that.
Yeah, I'll switch to
Get a look at Fritz. There's our contestant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just keep
So
the
we're
headphones
back. We're
backwards.
finally on YouTube, streaming now. We'll start to put out some podcasts and stuff, but we're building this up. So finally got some stuff going on and finally getting to do this for the first time, get to see our guest. Fritz, do you know how this works?
I have no idea how this works.
So you got 1 minute. There's
Okay.
5 different questions.
Okay.
You got to answer them. You can skip and come back to something, but once the timer's up, you're done. If you and Chris tie for the amount of correct options, there's a tiebreaker, and it's closest to the number. It's not like a one response
Okay,
answer. You said you like surf, correct, or Sunny?
Sunny.
Sunny. All right. So we got Sunny. 1 minute is on the clock. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, Fritz, for your first question, Here Comes the Sun is a well-known tune released in 1969 by which band?
Beatles.
That is correct. Sunlight provides what essential vitamin for humans?
Yeah.
That is correct. Which university boasts Sun Devils as their mascot?
Arizona State.
That is correct. The Sunshine State is the nickname for which state? Florida. That is correct. And finally, in The Lion King, Simba is the son of what character?
Mufasa.
That is correct. Wow. All right. So you got 30 seconds. 5 for 5. We got a lot of complaints last time. It was a little too difficult.
Okay.
Might have made it too easy this time, but that's all right. We're going to
See,
bring
only
Chris
Chris.
back in. Always checking his phone any chance he gets. All that screenager stuff, but all right, Chris, how you feeling?
I am feeling great, David. Thank you.
Fritz did all right.
All right.
You got a chance to maybe do
Okay.
better. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. All right.
Let's go.
We're taking Fritz off the air, bringing Chris back on. Chris, back in the studio.
Yes, sir.
We got 1 minute. Your theme is sunny. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, you sure?
Oh, yeah. No.
All right, 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here Comes the Sun is a well-known tune released in 1969. Yep, that is correct. Sunlight provides what essential vitamin for humans?
D.
Vitamin D,
Lot of
that's
D.
correct. Which university boasts the Sun Devils as their mascot?
Arizona State.
That is correct. In the Sunshine State, that's the nickname for which American state?
Florida.
That is correct. And last but not least, The Lion King. Simba is the son of what character?
Darn it. I should have known this. Simba. Can we get a letter or no?
Nope. Hey, you still got 20 seconds. Hey, he's not allowed to say. We're gonna give a big reveal.
Honestly, man, I don't think I'm getting it. I'm just gonna say George.
George is incorrect.
What was it?
All right, it was Mufasa.
That's right, Mufasa. Darn it.
Play. It's a movie.
Damn gummit.
Ah, dang it, Chris. All right. Well,
I had that.
Chris
too.
got 4. Pretty great. Fritz got 5.
Yeah, those were some easy questions, and
This time y'all complained because you each got like 2.
you said he did all right too. That was wrong.
It's a teaser. You're not supposed to know what the guest does.
You can say he did good.
You were jumping the questions. You were answering before the question was
Well,
over.
that's part of the game right there.
I wasn't told.
Fritz finished in 30 seconds. You were almost there. You about to tie about the same time.
Mufasa, man.
All right. Well,
I haven't watched Lion King in a second, so
great film.
but no, it is.
Either way.
I
All right.
haven't watched the live action one though.
Yeah.
I've heard it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I've
not
heard
great.
good things.
It's all right. Cartoon's here to stay. The play is pretty good. I actually saw it once. One of the only plays I've ever seen, but
Yeah.
pretty
Same here.
impressed. Yeah. Okay. So, huge win. You got some dinner to serve. Fritz, what are you thinking? What's your dinner?
Oh, I get to. It's actually like here, anywhere in Duncan.
I think we could arrange something. Sure.
Let's go. I think I'm gonna stop by Chick-fil-A before we leave.
Okay.
All right. Chick-fil-A.
fair.
You got a meal? What's your order?
My order. The only issue with Chick-fil-A is it's a little bit too small, so I get 2 meals.
Okay. No. I'll Venmo you like $5 for a chicken sandwich.
I get a chicken sandwich and some nuggets on the side. You know.
All right.
Bro, no.
Should we call it $1 on daily?
The nuggets or the sandwich.
All right. That's fine.
Tones, you didn't tell me I actually got to do this, man.
Hey, you're a part of the show. You got to
Yeah.
put in a little money.
That is true. The skill issue.
That's all it is. All right. Well, dinner on daily's complete.
Yep,
We
yep.
could have got a second guy because my questions this time were pretty good. You want to hear the tiebreaker for this one? If you were able to.
Well,
get
you don't have
this?
another set of questions. You said you had two.
I did have another set of questions.
Oh, do we go one more
You
round?
want to go double or nothing?
I'm not going double or nothing. I'll play another
You
round
gotta
though.
feed the man. You want to go one more round? Okay, that's fine.
Play one more round.
Okay.
Let's play it again.
All right.
Yeah.
Your theme is surf. Think about it.
All right.
Get off the studio. Get off your phone for once and enjoy being a part of life, man. All right. Well, Chris is gone. Back on his phone. Fritz, how you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
Good first win.
I was hoping for I was hoping the vitamin D would get him.
It was a really good set of questions. Your tiebreaker, just in case anyone was wondering, was the Phoenix Suns through 61 games this season have how many wins? It was 35. Pretty good. 7th in the West. If that says anything. All right, Sun is gone. Taking it off the list. If you heard that click. Surf is your final option. Feel pretty good about this?
I'm feeling like my roommate TJ will hopefully help me out with this one.
Have you ever surfed before?
I've surfed once.
How'd it go?
Did not get up on that
Okay.
board.
Well, you're boogie boarding at least.
Yeah,
Something
exactly.
like that.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we got one more minute. Got 5 more questions. Fritz, how you feeling? Feel good? I said
I'm
that
feeling
already.
good.
Yeah,
I'm feeling right.
okay. Let's get it going. 3, 2, 1. 1963 Surfing USA track was created by which band?
The Beach Boys.
That is correct. Surf's Up is an early 2000s cartoon about animals and surfing competitions, with the main character being what creature?
Penguin.
That is correct. Which is the largest? What is the largest ocean in the world?
Pacific.
That is correct. Surf and turf is a classic dish that consists of steak and what other?
Lobster.
That's correct. And finally, tsunami, the word used to describe an enormous wave, with this term coming from which language? Tsunami.
Tsunami. Is it Japanese?
That is correct. Fritz. 10 for 10.
Let's go.
Smart guy.
I let you
I've been
down.
impressed so far.
I'm kind of impressed with myself.
I've talked to you before. Yeah, you're good to coming back in, Chris. Always waving his hand. Hey, he's off his phone. Way to go. We scouting out.
Open up a book.
What's up?
Open up a book. Do some studying.
You know, yeah, I did actually.
A little talk back from the guest. Wow.
I
We'll
did
take that, Chris.
tons of studying, and there's a huge club out here. I was chatting with them a little bit. They were trying to barge through, but I decided out there. I was actually doing some soul searching.
Hmm.
I decided double or nothing. Let's do it.
Okay.
Not too shabby. Let's do it. So if I win this, I don't have to buy the double Chick-fil-A meal here.
I'll buy you a $5 sandwich.
No.
Don't even worry about it. No, it's not how we do it at the Daily Nones.
All right.
This is
All
a
right.
parody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Parody event. All right. Good.
We're here to help our guests.
yeah.
Chris, obviously,
All right.
very well funded.
So
team.
what is this? Not quite, but we'll try it out. No.
Okay. Your theme this time is surf.
Surf.
Your
Okay.
last one was sun. Got surf now.
Yep,
5
yep, yep.
questions. 1 minute.
Is Kelly Slater an answer?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I'll give you.
I
Next
did
time,
not have Kelly. You know who Kelly Slater?
No, I don't know.
The best surfer of all time. I deserve something from you, Dylan, for not even putting that on there.
should we give you negative 1 point if you're?
No. All right.
Keep talking and gotta go that way. All right. 1 minute. Surf.
Yep.
Ready?
Yeah.
The 1963 track "Surfing USA" was created by which band?
Oh, the Beach Boys.
Yep. Surf Up is an early 2000s cartoon about animals and surfing competitions, with the main character being what creature?
Never watched that movie. Let's go to the next one.
All right, Skip. Which is the largest ocean in the world?
The largest ocean. The Atlantic Ocean.
That is incorrect.
No, wait. I can't get a second try.
Okay, one more.
Pacific Ocean.
Maybe. Surf and turf is a classic dish that consists of steak. What other aquatic animal?
Fish.
It's incorrect. Tsunami is the word
Not
used to
that shit.
describe. No, lobster.
That's
Tsunami.
a fish, no?
No,
It's a form of fish.
no.
It's seafood.
Tsunami is the word used to describe an enormous wave, with this term coming from which language?
Japanese.
Yep, that is correct. Final question. Surf's Up. Early 2000s cartoon. What is the main character as an animal? What type of animal? Anything.
Oh, what type of animal?
Yeah.
Penguin.
There you go. That is correct.
I thought you said what was the name of the character.
Oh, no. It's all right.
Okay.
Hey, 4 for 5. I'm not going to give you
Again.
last. We're not giving a second try on the biggest ocean.
No, come on.
Fritz, what do you think?
Yes, fish. We
Oh,
don't
we
even
did
need
get-
it. We don't need to give him a second chance. He thought it was fish.
You want to go triple or nothing?
No, we're not doing triple or nothing.
All right,
Congrats,
Do the
Fritz.
tiebreaker for
Fritz.
fun.
Wait, so what did Fritz get?
You win.
Fritz gets.
It's 5 for 5. He was definitely 5 for
I'll
5.
pitch in a little money. We'll get him some dinner.
No, I'm getting dinner.
was 5
I'm
for 5.
just curious about what he got.
Yeah, he was 5 for 5.
5 for 5.
Yeah.
See, surf and turf, I feel like I've had different surf and turfs before. Maybe I've just had a lot of seafood dishes in my
Well, the
life.
thing
and
is-
I'm mixing them up.
I've always known lobster. Lobster's been the main surf and turf. I would have taken crab.
Yeah,
Most
sure.
shellfish, big red animal. Yeah. Well, words are
Yeah.
hard. Either way, lobster or crab would have both been enough.
Okay, the Google AI overview says it combines seafood with red meat, the surf and the turf. Commonly
It's fish, right?
Commonly steak and lobster, I'll give you that.
Yep.
But also can include fish, absolutely.
I'm gonna take my own. Either way,
I still lost.
3 for 5 or 4 for 5. So
I mean, I said the Atlantic Ocean. I live at the Jersey Shore, so I was
fair.
hoping my
it's all right.
my ocean would be the best, but I guess not.
Hey, hands off to Fritz. Well done, Fritz.
Yeah, well done.
All right. Well, Chris, it's been a good week. Exams are done.
It's been all right.
Papers not done yet. That's what's going to happen after this show. But in the meantime, we got a little more to celebrate. Anything else that's going on in your mind? Little sports. We got.
Yeah, I mean,
Emma?
Major League Soccer, like I just started watching that again. It's good to see Leo Messi back on the field. Excited for the World Cup, less than 100 days away. So, yeah, I'm pumped up for that.
Oh.
And gosh, we have quite the crowd outside.
do we have
don't we?
people
We have,
waiting
a
for
live,
us?
we have a live crowd.
Well, we're going to send off Fritz. Fritz, Thank you for having us. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you so much. I will. I will.
Yeah, no, thank you, Fritz. And I'm actually going to the dining call at 8 as well. So the question now is, do I also get Chick-fil-A for myself real quickly?
It's not a bad option.
I might.
I'd maybe do it. I'm way below on flex points.
Ah,
Yeah, that's a later problem.
we'll live.
Thank you, Fritz. Chris, little MLS talk. Messi. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off with that.
No. I'm just always happy to see the GOAT play.
Hey, it's good to see. Atlanta United is on their way back too. Finally got Almiron back.
Yeah,
They could come back
so
maybe.
I actually watched them win the MLS Cup many moons ago, but yeah, I mean they're such a fun team to watch. It's just a shame that they've kind of faltered lately on the field.
It's all right. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know that
Yeah.
much about MLB or MLS. Excuse me.
Not many people do, man.
Hey,
it's an issue.
That is.
So they
let's talk
did
about
something.
that. Yeah.
They did something where they were on Apple TV last year, and you had to buy an extra $100 pack to watch MLS. This year they removed that because they had such low viewership last year. So now any person who has Apple TV, which is a lot, can watch MLS, and that has changed the game. Their ratings have skyrocketed. I've been calling for this for literally a year and a half now, and they finally did it. They got their heads out of their behinds, and they finally did something logical. So good for the MLS.
It's good to see.
The
I
game needs
love
to
it.
grow in the
I
States.
do love the MLS and what they're trying to do. It's just their marketing is just off. I've gone to a couple Atlanta United games. I try to go to 2 or 3 every year, and it is like $5 tickets for a team that was one of the first to win the cup, and then it's just nothing. The program's gone.
Well, I mean, so the MLS
gonna
was
fall.
founded in '96. They're one of the earliest teams in relatively to when they joined the league, right?
Right,
So
that's
they
just
were
right,
a new
that's what I meant.
expansion
Yeah,
team. Yeah. No, just to note that there, because their rise was rapid. They had Tata Martino, who was a fantastic head coach, a Mexican national team head coach. You had Joseph Martinez, who was the MVP. Miguel Almiron, who was the star of that Atlanta United team, ended up going to the Premier League with Newcastle and starring there for many moons. So, yeah, I am kind of disappointed with Atlanta United because they had such a good fan base. You had 50,000 people coming to an MLS game, and then you just put out an on-field product that's terrible. And if you're putting out a terrible product, not many people are going to want to watch. But listen, MLS is growing. A lot of great things happening. New York City FC is building a stadium in the city, which I'm really excited about, across from Citi Field, home to the New York Mets. So great things all around, across the board, are happening with Major League Soccer right now, and the World Cup will only make that explode.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm really excited to see what the turnout is. I know it's coming. Is it coming? Where is it in Georgia? Or sorry, New York. Whoa.
So
Brains all over
the
the place.
MetLife Stadium.
Okay.
So there's a chance I work there this summer, which would be a blessing, and I'll let you know maybe after spring break.
Yeah.
I'll have an answer for that.
Oh, you got some internships.
We're
Interviews coming up.
We're working on it. We're
Okay.
working on it.
I'm actually
So,
the same way.
yeah, there we go.
In my trip to Atlanta, I might have to make a stop in, see if my old radio guys will have me
Yeah.
back.
Oh, I'm
Go.
sure they will, man. You're a beast.
Yeah, we'll see. Gonna go begging.
You're a
Open my
beast
little
from the
cup for some
southeast,
change.
dude.
Yeah, we'll see. But Chris, it's been a
Yeah,
really
the
good
cup
show.
of change. Come on.
Man.
It has been a great show.
It's been a good show. I think we've been a little all over the place, but
We have.
we're gonna come
And
back
I could tell you-
rested.
We could. I could do one more thing.
You want? I mean, we got time.
We-
We got a. Sorry,
You-
one second.
We
We got like
shocked.
some yoga going on outside.
I think they're it's some sort of form of prayer, but
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you, David, I was shocked you didn't know George Gipp. So I'm gonna say one last thing. This spring break, when
Okay.
your back's up against it and the brakes are beating the boys down in Fort Lauderdale, go in there with all you got, and we just went for the Gipper. All right, have a great break, David.
Hey, you
It's
too.
been an absolute blessing to start this show this semester. Super excited to kick back into full throttle when we return on the flip side of what do you call it? Sprake?
Spring break, break.
Sprake? I never even heard that. I like it. So on the flip side of Sprake, we're gonna be living it up here on the Daily Dones. Lots to talk about: baseball, softball, football,
March Madness.
March Madness. Forget about it. So
We can do a little tease next
pumped.
time. We got March Madness draft coming up. Your teams that you think are going to make it in the long run. We're going to have a special guest, Dylan Wallace, on. He actually requested the
let's go.
segment, so we're going to have him on. We're going to talk a little more March Madness, a little bit of Masters coming up, and then even more throughout the Irish and the rest of the sports world. That is going to do it here for the Daily Doans. Whoa, one more time. That's going to do it here for the Daily Doans. Chris Daly, David Owens, signing off for spring break.
See ya.
Hope you guys have a great rest of your spring break, and we'll be back for even more amazing sports content here on WVFI, the voice of the Fighting Irish.
You're listening to WVFI, the voice of the Fighting Irish. Tune into the Daily Dowens every Monday and Thursday at 6. All the best sports content, all in one place.